Well, it is Good Morning Uganda. I'm Olive Monica Najuma, and this is the time for our newsreel. But unlike other days where I have a conversation with the team, that is Joram Paul, Chantal Olive, and Robert Chirabo, this morning we are having a conversation with someone that I would love for you to actually listen to. And the right person to have this conversation with, that is Patricia Nagadia, who is the Program Administrator at the National Social Security Fund, High Innovator Mukazipreneur. It's a mouthful, but I'm sure you're going to be interested in this conversation. So stick around as we delve deeper into it. Good morning, Patricia, and welcome to Good Morning Uganda.
Good morning, Olivia.
How are you?
I'm all right. How are you?
You okay?
I'm okay.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Right. So, Patricia, let's get into it. Tell us about, first of all, the NSSF High Innovator Mukazipreneur. Am I getting the Mukazipreneur right?
You're getting it right, but
Okay.
the initiative is called NSSF High Innovator.
Okay.
And it's implemented by supporting hub partners. First of all, it's an initiative by MasterCard Foundation, implemented by the lead implementing partner, that is Outbox. And above all, it's an initiative of NSSF, but it has other supporting hub partners. That is where Mukazipreneur comes in. Okay. And we are not alone. We implement this program with various hubs all over the country, worldwide, in the north, in the west, central, everyone is catered for. Basically, it is an initiative that was introduced to empower women, to empower the youth all over the country. So what does this initiative do, or how does this initiative support the various youth in worldwide? So all over the country we have had various challenges, and this include unlocking funding for women. So as women, we do not have collateral to unlock funding. This is where the initiative comes in. So they will support you. We will unhold you through this initiative, unlock funding. We will offer BDS services through this initiative, and above all, it does empowerment. What do I mean by empowerment? And it gives, it has a program. What do we call? It's called a business foundational course. Yes. So basically, we get different youth who are in ideation, who have finished the university. We enroll them onto this program. Do they have any business idea in mind? So this business will take them through the basic steps. So what do you think about branding? What do you think about visibility for your business? What do you think about finances in your business? What do you think about your teams? What do you think about recruitment? All that, it's all supported by the initiative. The initiative will offer support through the hub partners. We will handhold you. Entrepreneurs from time to time do wear different hats. They are at strategic level. They have to unlock funding. They have to set up their social media platforms. So basically, you have to do marketing. Yes. They have no one to support them. That is where the NSSF High Innovator comes in. It has a lot in stock for these entrepreneurs. That's
already sounding very interesting, and I did tell you, dear viewer, that this is a conversation that will interest you. Now you can reach out to us if you have any questions. You can reach out to us through WhatsApp number 0709 602 592, and on X you can use the hashtag UBCGMU for you to send in any question that you have. Miss Nagadia here will be answering any of your queries. Now, Miss Nagadia, I would like to know what inspired the Bold Women Cohort program.
Thank you so much. The Bold Women Cohort, first of all, This is a cohort that is implemented by Mukazipreneur.
Yes.
If I could take you way back, Mukazipreneur is a social enterprise that was established in 2018 by our team lead, Mrs. Immaculate Aino Mugisha Nacheine. And it has supported over 10,000 women-led businesses, entrepreneurs, and these are women who were non-tech. They have no access to, remember we are moving a lot into the digital era, but they cannot easily, how would I call it? They cannot easily adapt to digital tech and basically have been transitioned into accessing market and all that. So where does the Bold Women cohort come in? So it's an initiative that has been introduced to support women-led businesses. As women, we have to recognize, and not that we are unable, no, we are unique. We are family-oriented,
yes.
we are caregivers, and you will find that we are wearing so many hats, and we cannot, in terms of implementation, and above all, we are business-minded people.
That's right.
But if we are to go on an equal footing with a gentleman who is operating a business, he is fully devoted to what? To his business. So you're not going to... He
doesn't have the same distractions as women do.
Exactly. Okay. So we are not going to be on the same kind of footing. But the Bold Women Initiative is here to support women-led businesses. We are going to be here to support you, unlock funding worth $20,000 US and more.
When you say unlock funding, please put it in layman's language. It sounds like the doctor when he says, we are going to go there, vertebrae, what? just break it down for someone to understand what unlocking funding really stands for.
Yes. Let me give you an example, if that would help. The Bold Women cohort is looking at a woman. Let me give you an example. We have a lady. She has her business, and let me say, one of the women we have supported, she does guinea paste.
Yes.
From time to time, we know everyone does guinea paste. So she has a network of farmers. She goes to Lira, she goes to Kitugum. She gets those guineas, brings them to Kampala. So basically, she starts winnowing it manually. She's processing, she produces her guineas manually. But you'll find that this woman has the capacity to produce more. You're getting it? But she does not have that capital, or let me say, she does not have that money to say, I would want, or I would wish to invest in let me say, a shelling machine or a shelling machine that will help me increase my production capacity from, let me say, 50 kilograms in a day to 100 kilograms in a day. This kind of woman does not have that kind of capital. Let me say 20 million shillings to invest in what? In this kind of machinery.
Machine, yes.
Exactly. That is where the Bold Women cohort comes in. We are supporting this kind of woman unlock funding or unlock money that she is going to invest in her business. That is what we call asset financing. All in simple terms, this woman is going to be able to buy more machinery. She's going to be able to, let me say, she wanted to access other markets from the central region. She will tell us as Mukazipreneur, I would want my product, this peanut paste, to be sold outside Kampala in areas such as Wakiso, Kitug. The program is going to help you strategically realign those goals so that you meet your what?
Your goals.
Your goals or your targets in the business that you couldn't have done alone. So many things are involved in unlocking this funding.
Okay, now that puts things into perspective. I'm speaking to Patricia Nagadia, who is the Program Administrator at the National Social Security Fund High Innovator Mukazipreneur. And today we are talking about the the High Innovator Bold Women cohort. Now let's talk about target audience. What kind of target audience are you looking to, and which businesses are you looking at supporting?
Thank you so much. The Bold Women cohort is looking into onboarding all supporting businesses that have proven business models, that have proven market traction. But above all, we would wish to support businesses that fall in sectors like agriculture, light manufacturing, fashion and design. We were looking into waste management. We are looking into supporting businesses in health as well. So if there is anyone who has a business, and above all, this person has to be innovative. Their business has to be unique. It needs to have additionality. What do I mean? Just like you said, simple English, yes. We are looking out, we as women, we do different beautiful things, and Ugandans are usually innovative people. Yes. So you would find there is a woman right there in the community, and this lady has a salon. We have supported a lady with a salon. People don't sit on your innovations. Look out for Mukazipreneur to support you, or look out for the Bold Women cohort. You have a salon, but what is the unique aspect about this salon? We have supported a business called Zamori Hair Essentials. Actually, this lady is a doctor, but beyond being a doctor, she started up a salon, and right now it's trending to have natural hair. So the niche there is the natural hair, but above all, I believe we all have relatives who have been affected by certain health issues, and they've lost their hair. In this salon, when you go there, the additionality there, she trains different youth. Skilling is a big part of the community right now. She trains different youth in the community in Kansanga on how to make natural hair so that they can earn a living. But above all, she makes products that will rejuvenate the hair, and it comes back. Meaning she has hair shampoo, she does the one for dandruff, she does the one for regrowth. Anti-age. Wouldn't you feel happy to find usually our president advocates for us to support businesses in Uganda? Yes. Wouldn't you feel overwhelmed and joyful to support such a business?
I will confess, when it comes, I just mentioned the anti-itch, and the only anti-itch I've used, the products I've used are Ugandan made. And then when it comes to natural hair for my children, I've only used Ugandan hair products. So I hear you when you say that there is the uniqueness in the products that are supposed to be offered. But let's say I'm in fashion and design. What uniqueness are you looking for there?
Fashion and design.
Yes.
Thank you so much. I would also, in a layman's language, we have supported a business. Let me say, this is a beautiful lady. She finished her university. She's an accountant. And basically, from time to time, Uganda is a very beautiful country. So she enjoyed traveling. This lady is called, let me refer to them by their business name. She has a business called Like an African Stores. So whenever she would travel, she would be fascinated by the elephants, the giraffes all over the country. So with that fascination, or with that in her mind, she started making bags. We do know everyone makes bags in Kampala. Yes. You go to China, many people make bags at any price, at anyone. But what was the innovative factor? Where does fashion comes in? This lady makes bags. We do know Uganda is the pearl of Africa, and we do understand that whenever you visit a country, you would want to live with a souvenir. Trust me, when you look at these bags, you would want to buy that bag. That is the innovativeness, that is the uniqueness. You will find that her bag, she makes these bags out of sisal. So that is the unique factor about it. But again, amidst it all, the way these bags are designed, they show the reflection that Uganda is indeed the pearl of Africa. Isn't that fashion in its sense?
It is.
Wouldn't you be willing to support this business thrive and unlock funding? Actually, this lady has gone on to unlock. We have supported her, unlock more funding. She has joined in let me say, in simple English, we call them accelerators. But accelerators, what do I mean? other groups or support systems in the ecosystem
in that business ecosystem.
Yes, that will enable her unlock more funding, because we understand entrepreneurs do not have only one problem. They have various problems. Even if you increase production right now, you'll find that you're going to again encounter another challenge. So
at every level,
there is a
different challenge.
There's a different challenge. So for someone in fashion and design, I would say something like that. Yes.
Okay, interesting. Now we have had the conversations around job creation, become today's employer, so that job creator, so that you become tomorrow's employer. And we know that after many universities that we have in the country churn out university graduates, we also know that the job market is not really ripe for them to give them the jobs in the different sectors where they have graduated. So what happens next? You look at the world of business, but how do you do the business? You need support. And this is where the High Innovator Initiative comes in. Now, this initiative, before we go any further, it's called Bold Women Cohort. Does it mean that it is only women that are catered to in this program?
Thank you so much. That is a really, really lovely question. Like in the beginning, I did mention that this program is implemented by various hubs. So currently, we do have, under this cohort, we do have 3 hub partners that are implementing various cohorts. Each and every one is indeed catered for. So in case you are out there and you have a business that is that is majorly the major shareholders are indeed men, do not be afraid to reach out to us. Please reach out to Mukazipreneur. We shall strategically recommend you to other hub partners. In the other hub partners, we have Stambik Incubator, we have MOBS, and these hub partners are indeed implementing a cohort that is supporting majorly businesses that have majority of the shareholders that
being
are what?
Men.
Being men. But above all, I would sense that you're asking, what is the criteria for what?
Yes.
For
what
the
is
bold
criteria for what do I need to be a part of
what
this
do you
program?
need to join the Initiative High Innovator Bold Women cohort?
Yes.
And first of all, you are a business owner, and that particular business, we understand as entrepreneurs, these businesses, these small growing businesses, we understand they're taking baby steps. They want to grow, they want to diversify. But this program, as much as it wants to handhold you, we need a small level of what? Compliancy. What do I mean? The Bold Women cohort is looking for a business that has 2 business founders. But remember, I told you this program has what we call business foundational course. Immediately you're interested in joining the program, we usually request that you undertake this course. So basically, the course is not hard, it's online, and you have support from us, the hub partners, and it's something that is doable within 2 weeks actually. You can do it, and you're doing it from the comfort of your home. So first and foremost, you need to complete what we call the academy to 100%. Dedicate 1 hour a day.
And you said it's for 2 weeks.
And I'm saying the course, yes, because we have what we call a deadline, a deadline for this, for every cohort we support, so that we support as many entrepreneurs as possible, because the program has a target of supporting many entrepreneurs worldwide. So you have to complete the academy at 100%. You need to have 2 founders of your business dedicated to the what? To the program, and above all, they have to be involved. We understand that some of us, when we start businesses, I don't know how, Olivia, how you started your business. You could be there and you're like, I have this beautiful business, Patricia, please come and join me. And you just put down my name and you register it, URSB, without even me being fully involved. That's okay, but as a requirement, we request that some of those 2 founders are dedicated to the what? To the program. Yes. The fact that this program is implemented is an initiative of NSSF. We do request, I believe it's it's good when you have savings, but the program is looking to
NSSF savings.
Yes, exactly. we would feel good in our old age. I know as the youth, you don't look at the future, you're just looking at
we'll be young forever.
We think like we'll be young forever, but we do appreciate our employers who do save for us. So that is where NSSF comes in. We request that the business is compliant and it at least pays for it. It does make remittances for what? For NSSF team. And I do request, it's not something that is very hard. We have a support team. You can reach out anytime to Mukazipreneur team. You go to the NSSF website. It's very easy. They would easily allocate someone to support you. Then above all, you need to have a company registered, limited by shares. And since it's the Bold Women cohort, women empowerment, we as women, we are encouraging our women to be forward-fronted. So we need a business that has 50% shares and all more belonging to our what? To a woman, so that we want them to be in a room of opportunities. Let them present their businesses. Let them present their businesses and pitch their businesses to different investors, and they convince them that I am a woman, I am bold, and please invest in my business.
This is what I bring to the table.
This is what I bring to the table, and my business can grow. So basically, it would be a good investment. So that is what the bold, and also we do request that the business at least has the first steps of compliance, like you are registered, you have a TIN number, and you have your company is registered with URSB, you have certificate of incorporation. So the rest we can support you get, like we said,
have the basics.
Yes, have the basics of what a business owner should have. And the program has supported many entrepreneurs streamline operations of their businesses. So basically, if you hear the testimonials, there are many ladies. Actually, there's a lady I would want to point out, if it's okay with you. She's called Goldie Coatings. So she was just like I told you, like we women, we wear different hats. She's a kind of lady who had finished school. So after school, we do know that our parents wish us well. They do want us to get married. So she was a full-time mother, but her husband does have a business. She just stood up tall, said, I'm going to start participating in this business. The internet is very good. So basically, time and again, she landed on the NSSF High Innovator program. And she enrolled. Trust me, she was like, I didn't know that I was doing, what I was doing for my business was not bad, but it was not good enough. So she streamlined all those things. She was not remitting NSSF, she started remitting. She was like, this is a very good initiative. So basically, that is what the program supports our entrepreneurs with, and that is the simple criteria you need. But in case you don't have those, the program is here for quite this initiative. Actually, we are in our 5th year. So basically, we will communicate in case it's to go on, but we are willing to support more and more entrepreneurs, even if you don't have the year marks, and you need to have been in operation for 2 years. But in case you don't have, please come, we are going to support you. When you make the 2-year mark, there are even various other opportunities. It's not only this initiative. We can link you up to other investors, people who are willing and who are wishing that your business does grow.
Well, Patricia, there's a few things that you've mentioned that I feel could be a deterrent for some people. There is a point where you mentioned NSSF remittances, that it should be at least a business that remits its NSSF that saves basically for its employees. But what if yes, a startup, it's a small business, and it is basically run by me. Maybe I have one employee, but still we are not at the level where I am paying. Because let's face it, many entrepreneurs in this town are not really remitting NSSF. So does that like take them out already, save them out?
Thank you so much, Olivia. That's a very good question. By the one thing I've learned from this program, no business is too small to save.
Okay.
And no business is too big that that they're only remitting for a few employees. It starts as the team leader, as the CEO, your willingness. I've learned that full-time employees and part-time employees are all mandated, not mandated, but it would be good. Who would wish that you save for them? No amount is small that you cannot save it. You say there are some businesses that have which business can I cite for you? Like, let me say, a lady making bags. Remember, she has a border person she uses for transportation. She has a tailor that sews the bags and knits the bags. But other team CEOs, or we call them founders, CEOs, would say that I would not wish to save for this person. This person earns little money. But remember, from your salary, the company, we would advocate that you put that 10%. When it accumulates, it accumulates. The person, in many years to come, you'll find that I have this small money that you did not even, you could not equate that it would go there. But it's a requirement. I would request the businesses that have started with one person, and as the business grows, we would want to increase the membership of what of NSSF. Then again, they increase to 2 people, to 3 people. Before you know it, by the way. And going forward, investors want people who are remitting NSSF for their employees. So basically, you're being investor friendly. Before you know it, other investors are like, this is a very good business to invest in.
Okay, so now the benefits, you've mentioned some of them, but still let's look at some of the benefits that those that will be in, that Bold Women cohort is targeting. What do they get when they join this cohort?
First and foremost, to an entrepreneur, to a business out there in the community, when you join the Bold Women cohort, one of the benefits, first and foremost, is access to the $20,000 US in funding. All, if I could equate it to Ugandan, should I equate it to UGX?
Please
that is an equivalent of 75 million.
Does one person get that money, or it is 20,000 that is aimed to be given to different individuals?
We don't look at an individual, rather we look at a business.
Yes.
Each business unlocks 20,000 US as an investment, or the equivalent is 75 million Ugandan shillings. So, and apart from that, we have partners. We have partners like KCB Bank. So you're going to also be able to access 200 million in debt capital. There are some businesses that have grown and they need to unlock, like you highlighted, that at every level there's a different challenge. So at the moment you thought, and my challenge right now is increasing production capacity. You're going to reach now my challenge is what? Marketing. My dear, marketing is not cheap. We do know that.
That's true.
That's true. And also recruitment of, let me say, teams to support you implement your business. So basically, you have access to such kind of funding, but not from what? Not only from the program, but from also other investors. My dear, there are so many opportunities in this country, but the challenge we have as women or as entrepreneurs is our network. Who do you talk to? Because most of us, we meet for a drink, we talk about family, we talk about our children, but someone does not discuss the various opportunities. And indeed, different programs have come up to support entrepreneurs, and at no cost, trust me. But most people do not believe these things. So this is also one of the benefits. Then another benefit is we are going to allocate mentors. Like I told you, like the stories I've told you about different business journeys of different women, like the hair lady, like Goldie Coatings. Goldie Coatings came into this program as a very shy lady. She could not stand in a room. These are things they teach us in school, but I understand while in school, we are quite many that our lecturers cannot focus on one individual. But when you come to the program, Goldie Cottings came to the program as a very shy lady. She was a very timid lady. She could not clearly articulate what her business does, who her market is, what she would want to do with her business. But this is a lady who makes paint. When we speak of paint, most of you know different brands of paint. But did you know that a woman can make paint? So basically, we sat down with her. And remember I told you, I highlighted the business development services. What do the business development services include? We help you realign what your work plan looks like. If I say a work plan, it may be too much English, but basically what I mean, what are your business needs? You will highlight, I think my business needs a financial tool. Most of us are doing businesses, you know, like when you go to Chikubu, I have my auntie, she has a shop, and growing up we used to work in that shop. So at the end of the day, at the end of the day she had trained us. At the end of the day, she had trained us that once you sell a bulb, you just write down. But at the end of the day, you can't quantify how much money you are making. But now
there are tools, digital
exactly,
tools
these digital tools. So that is also what? Mentorship. So basically, we realign your business, we assign mentors to you and people in the same line of what? In the same line of business. But above all, we understand Ugandans are very innovative, but we should watch out for the space in Kenya. These entrepreneurs have gone quite on a different level. So our team lead, Mrs. Immaculate, I know Magisha, has gone on to explore opportunities. So there is going to be an exchange program, and we will get entrepreneurs from Uganda and we take them to such kind of spaces where they can pick a leaf. What are these entrepreneurs doing right? Well, how should I improve my business? What should I do more so that my business becomes profitable?
Well, securing $20,000 in funding for the Bold Women cohort. That is the conversation we've been having with Miss Patricia Nagadia, who is the program administrator at the National Social Security Fund, High Innovator Mukazi Preneur. They're looking out for your business. So if you have the basics, you could look at joining the program so that your business can grow even further in leaps and bounds. But we can't go any further than this. Thank you so much, Miss Patricia, for sparing time to tell us more about this program.
Thank you for having me.
Well, Good Morning Uganda does continue. Up next is the Good Morning Uganda Tourism Express with Irene Allen Namisango. And also Jerome Paul is waiting to give you business updates. Stay tuned.
Live from UPC Studios in Kampala, this is Good Morning Uganda.
Nyati Motion Pictures brings you Tuko Pamoja to the town or city near you between July and December this year. Don't miss Uganda's beautiful stories from east to west, north to south in Tuko Pamoja.
Uganda as we see today never had a name. It had the regions that make it.
The battle for protecting the sovereign Uganda was lost in Dokolo.
Uganda, fortunately for us, is a confluence of all these races, the races of Africa.
Bunyoro would have simply created an East African community that we are looking for today.
The rulers of Bunyoro are actually Luos.
Genetically, we are even
Similar people.
We are one. Use that word pamoja.
To get a ticket, call 0778 787 660. Tuko Pamoja?
Live from UPC Studios in Kampala, this is Good Morning Uganda.
So thank you. So I'm so happy to receive you. I'm calling my name Sophia William. I'm a site tour guide. This is Ngero, the National Historical Site, the National Heritage, National Archaeological Site, and National Tourism Sites. This place where I'm standing is one of the sites. Named, this is called site 1. After this one, we go to site 2. After site 2, we go to site 3 until we reach site 6. But this first one called a major site. 3 major sites and there are 3 minor sites. But there are other ordinary sites. Those are some places where I used to perform some ritual activities. But these are main ritual ritual site where I used to perform the rituals. So this open space called a cave, shelter, first accommodation, first bedroom for the early man. But if you go to specifically is for the hunter-gatherers. The hunter-gatherers were here to sleep here, stay here. But daytime they go to hunting animals to get meat, collecting some food like berries, passion fruits, and other whatever like honey. So, but later in the evening come back to sleep here. But this site was a communal room. But other activities, they move out, like a woman and a man can move out, do other activity there, then back to the communal room. But here, there is some rock art on the rock, on the ceiling of the rock. That rock art was made by hunter-gatherers. I told you this site is an archaeological site because research was conducted from here and still ongoing by archaeologists. 1913, there's a certain man called Lawrence came and picked some tools on the ground and collect information from the communities around and confirmed the site as a historical site. Because they tested those tools, and that tools reflecting like aging of the rock art around 2,000 to 5,000 years. So when you look at the stone, you can able to see the circles, as you saw from the other side on the interpretation room. But the circle representing the sunshine, S-U-N, the sunshine. But it was God of the sun. Before Christianity was brought by missionaries, every tribes they have their beliefs, and their beliefs based on nature, and that belief after the missionaries came to Uganda, some people crossed to Christianity, believed the mighty, the living God. But at first, they used to serve, pray this small gods called the sun, the moon, God of the sun, God of the moon. So when you see that one there, there's a symbol of a crocodile, because behind these rocks was water body, but this side was a forest hunting ground. When you slope down, they go for fishing activity, but many times the crocodiles are attacking them, chase them out of the water. So what they did, just draw the sign of the crocodiles to create awareness, so everybody to avoid the crocodiles when it was in the water. So, but these ones, these are ladders for climbing, because they were very short people. To climb to a certain height, they use ladders. These ones are ladders. But this building here was built in 1973 to protect. The reason why these people put this rock art here, to want to form a way of communication. Communicating to God, communicating to themselves. Reason to want to record down their full lifestyle, full history of their lives.